Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. that another word.
Family and friends, George Brown College is located on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and other Indigenous peoples who have lived here over time. We are grateful to share this land as treaty people who learn, work, and live in the community with each other. Please remain standing if you are able and join in the singing of the national anthem. Please take your seats. If you've been watching any of our previous ceremonies over the course of this past week, you will have probably seen Jordan Sugar, who is Cree Lakota from the Piapot First Nation in Treaty 4 from the Thunderbird clan. And Jordan helped to open each of our ceremonies by sharing an honor song And unfortunately, Jordan couldn't be with us today because he's not feeling well. But I did want to make sure that we created some space to ensure that we are starting off our day and our ceremony together in a very good way. And so on behalf of George Brown College, I would like to welcome you all, graduates, family, and friends, to George Brown College's Convocation ceremonies for the class of 2022. Yeah, woo for that. My name is Dr. Chris McGrath. I'm the Vice President, Students and Senior Student Success Officer, and it truly is my pleasure to serve as your MC this afternoon. Today, we have gathered to recognize the academic achievements of graduates from the Center of Arts, Design, and Information Technology. You have all worked so hard to get here. And on behalf of the George Brown College community, I extend the warmest of congratulations to you and to those who supported you on this most special day. It's now my pleasure to introduce members of our platform party, and I invite them each to stand and remain standing if able as they are introduced. And I'll ask that you please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. It's my pleasure to introduce you to Noella Milne, Chancellor of George Brown College. Really? That was your last test, like... It's okay. We won't hold it against you today. It's also a pleasure to introduce Elder Julie DeBassage and a representative of our Indigenous Education Services who are carrying the eagle feather today. The Eagle Feather ceremony in Convocation respects Indigenous students' cultural heritage and spiritual beliefs. Eagle feathers symbolize great honor to an individual, and graduation signifies the importance of educational achievement and the honor the graduate brings to their family, community, and their nation. In the words of Elder Julie, the feather is the gift of the eagle. We all have gifts, and we need to honor them and use our gifts to do our jobs. From the Board of Governors of George Brown College, Anish Chaudhary Kankanala. From George Brown College, Dr. Gervin Fearon, President. Dr. Corey Ross, Provost. Luigi Ferrara, Dean of the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. Janine Christensen, Registrar and Associate Vice President, Strategic Enrollment. Dr. Krista Holmes, Associate Vice President, Research and Innovation. Michelle McCollum, Vice President, Facilities and Sustainability. Dr. Melissa Gallo, Director, Student Engagement and Career Success. And David Begg, Associate Vice President, Global Partnerships and Education. We're also joined from the George Brown College Student Association by Sri Krishna Rajan, Director of Communications and Internal. And our keynote speaker this afternoon is George Sully, who will be introduced later in the ceremony. I know you're like, he told us not to clap. And finally, the staff and faculty of your center at George Brown College. Please stand. Please join me in acknowledging your platform party. Please take your seats. This afternoon, we are recognizing graduates from the School of Fashion and Jewellery. Trust, the pressure is on. We felt it this morning getting dressed for you all. The School of Media and Performing Arts and the School of Design, all in the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. Our interpreters this afternoon are Monique Ledrew and Catherine Bazan. And our real-time captioner is Jem Himeni. It's now my pleasure to invite Chancellor Noella Milne to open today's Convocation ceremony. Madam Chancellor.
Class of 2022, it's my pleasure to join your family, friends, and the George Brown community in celebrating your achievement today. As Chancellor of George Brown College, my role is to act as an ambassador and advocate for our students and graduates, to tell the world about the amazing things you're doing and the impact you're having on our community. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I really don't feel so amazing right now. And how am I supposed to make an impact in the middle of a pandemic? It's true you're graduating at a time of great uncertainty and change. And I know how scary and overwhelming this can be. But we can't control the challenges that life sends our way. All we can control is how we respond to them. The COVID crisis has forced us out of our comfort zone. It has shown us that companies and individuals that are adaptable, flexible, and innovative excel in a time of turbulence and great change. And what I've discovered in my own life is that when times get tough, the best way to help yourself is by helping others. I'd like to share a little bit of my personal history, as I hope it'll resonate with many graduates and families here today. I came to Canada alone at the age of 17 as a young immigrant from India, looking for new opportunities. I worked during the day and attended classes at night to earn a college diploma and then a university degree until I eventually landed in law school. Since then, I've seen the many ways that having an education opens doors to opportunity, both professionally and personally. Not only has it allowed me to establish a rewarding career, it has, more importantly, provided me with many tools that enable me to give back to my community. For me, this has meant volunteering with a wide range of organizations, from the George Brown College Foundation to the Children's Aid Foundation of Canada, to UNICEF Canada. My work with these charities has kept me grounded and made me realize how fortunate I am, and spurred me on to want to give more of my time, money, and efforts. The focus away from myself is the gift that being involved in community work gave me, made me more sensitive and more humble, traits that sadly you do not pick up in law school. Today, I want you to consider how you can take what you've learned at George Brown College and use it to make your community stronger and a better place because you are there. Think about how much you've grown and changed during your time at college, how much you've learned, not only about the area of study, but about yourself as a person and the world around you. How can you apply this knowledge to help others and bring about positive change? This world appears to be becoming a more divided, scarier place every day, where the gulf between the haves and the have-nots, racialized and non-racialized people, those who want to fight climate change and those who deny it, seems to have widened to an insurmountable degree. You have the opportunity to bridge that divide. Instead, reach back, way back, and help those behind you make it through. Stand up for the underprivileged and the bullied. Speak up anytime you encounter discrimination or racism towards yourself or those around you. Take a stand on climate change issues. The last 12 months have been extremely turbulent, and we will no doubt remember this year as a year of deep sorrow and loss, with thousands suffering and dying in Ukraine, and thousands of our loved ones dying of COVID. But we will also look at this year as the watershed year, when the seeds of love and hope were sown, when people of all colors and backgrounds all over the world marched together under the Black Lives Matter banner to push back on racism, injustice, and senseless discrimination. We've seen the Western countries united as never before to offer aid and support to Ukraine. We've seen people reject the politics of division and hate, voting for a kinder, more empathetic, and inclusive society, both in the US and more recently in France. Real social change can happen when people come together to advocate and take action. Take advantage of the pandemic pause to evaluate, to take stock of what it is you are all about. What will make you proud? This pandemic has starkly exposed what has always been lurking in the shadows, the unacceptable, soul-wrenching divisions in our society. You have to decide what kind of a world you want to live in. And once you decide, your actions should reflect your choice. There are many possible futures for each one of you graduating today. Your actions from this day onwards will determine what that future will be. So choose your path and your actions thoughtfully. So, for example, if you decide you want to live in a world that is free of racism, how will your actions and the way you live your life reflect this choice and help shape that world? You might be overwhelmed and say you are no Gandhi, nor Martin Luther King, nor Nelson Mandela. But remember, if thousands of people did not march with those great leaders, they would have had zero impact on this world. It took thousands of ordinary people, like you and me, who believed in the cause, to take a stand, to take a risk to follow them. That's how you get meaningful and lasting change. Community is the key. There are so many ways to give back, and I know you'll find community involvement to be incredibly rewarding. Class of 2022, I'm incredibly proud of all you have accomplished. There is so much potential in this graduating class, and I can't wait to see and celebrate when each one of you makes your mark on our community. With that said, it is my pleasure to now declare this convocation ceremony open. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. I now call upon Dean Luigi Ferrara to introduce our keynote speaker.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, George Crown College faculty, staff, graduate, families, and friends, I'm thrilled today to introduce our distinguished keynote speaker, Mr. George Sully. George Sully is a dynamic Ottawa-born fashion designer, creative director, and brand architect. Beyond his impressive launch of a handful of brands and labels, including House of Hala, Shonado, Sully & Company, Sully Wong, and Lim Apparel, he is also the creator of Black Designers of Canada Index. Sully commenced his entrepreneurial career with the launch of Lim Apparel, an urban streetwear brand which propelled him to move to Toronto in pursuit of a career at the intersection of fashion and design. In June 2020, George launched the online platform Black Designers of Canada to promote diversity in the fashion industry and Black artists in Canada generally. The database is the first ever comprehensive Canadian index celebrating Black excellence in design. In 2021, he launched the Black Designers of Canada Award of Excellence, which recognizes design contributions to the Canadian fashion and design community through relentless efforts that are demonstrated in their work. Recognizing the abundance of incredible Black talent from across the country, from fashion designers to interior designers, performance artists, and creative artists, George has made a tremendous platform in an effort to amplify Black voices and Black stories across the Canadian creative industries. His strong entrepreneurial skills and connections have cultivated opportunities for Toronto and Canada's talented Black creatives to be promoted on the world stage. Beyond this, George demonstrates a truly impressive and resilient spirit, committed to fostering himself and those around him as multi-hyphenated creatives. His efforts in establishing several entrepreneurial ventures alongside the BDC platform demonstrate his commitment to a community that he is passionate about and dedicated to. George comes from the world of design, but his experience and perspectives are global ones. It's my honor to present the class of 2022, your keynote speaker, Mr. George Sully.
First and foremost, Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, George Brown College faculty, staff, graduates, family, and friends, thank you for having me. That's amazing. It's truly an honor to be here to celebrate the achievements of the 2020 graduating class for the Center of the Arts, Design, Information Technology. Again, I would really like to thank you guys for this honor and recognizing and acknowledging me and my not so straightforward design journey. You see, I'm what you would call a multidisciplinary designer, though I consider myself a footwear and accessories designer first. During the last 2 years, I've had to take what you would call a bit of a necessary detour. If I had told you just a few years back that the sky's the limit for all of us, I would have been lying to you and to myself. You see, for example, only a few years back, if you Googled Canadian Black designers, only 2 outdated articles would show up that were Black history related. If you took those Google searches for face value, you would conclude easily that there are no Black creatives, or we're few and far between, or we just don't exist. But that's never been the case. We exist in the thousands, actually. It's been our industry's lack of inclusion and acknowledgement and support that has always plagued the BIPOC talent, not the lack of excellence. But today, I stand before you, and for the first time, I can truly say the sky's the limit for all of us. Since June 2020 and the acknowledgement of systemic racism in our country, a new renaissance of sorts, has helped open the doors for marginalized creatives of all disciplines, giving them a fair chance and equal opportunity. With the help of our fellow Canadians and community leaders of all colors and creeds, we have launched new initiatives that have helped lift and acknowledge so many of our creatives who have never asked for charity, just a chance to join the race. These actions have been included, but not been limited to, the 15% pledge, which I'm sure you guys might have heard of, from Toronto designer Aurora James, asking Canadian retailers to support brands that are representative of the diverse Canadian population, and of course, my own initiative, Black Designers of Canada. I'm here not only as a witness, but also as an example standing in front of you, the students of media, fashion, theater, let me hear it, dance, jewelry, computers, technology, and design. In front of all of you, I'm telling you that, don't make me tear up right now. I'm telling you that the true opportunity exists here like never before for all of us. And I'm truly excited for all of you, absolutely. I have a quote that I often recite. It's my own, and it's, the most precious reward to a designer of color is the gift of acknowledgement. I'll repeat it again. The most precious reward to a designer of color is the gift of acknowledgement. And this, I don't want to tear up, but This acknowledgement today stands as one of the most precious gifts I will ever, and I will never, ever, ever forget. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sully. I invite President Gervin-Fearon and Chancellor Milne to the podium to say a few words about this year's recipient of an Honorary Honors Bachelor of Brand Design.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Sully, for your amazing statements and for your inspiring remarks and for your remarkable contribution to multimedia content creation as well as fashion design, as well as for your advocacy on behalf of Black designers and, in fact, in your own words, on behalf of all designers. Madam Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you George Scully as the recipient of the Honorary Bachelors of Brand Design, honoris causa. Thank you.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of George Brown College, I confer the Honors Bachelor of Brand Design honoris causa. Congratulations, Mr. Sully.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for this afternoon. Sotiri Lamb is graduating from the Fashion Techniques and Design program in the School of Fashion and Jewelry. Yeah. Sotiri, will you please come to address the graduating class of 2022?
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, George Brown College faculty and staff, graduates, family and friends, bonjour et bienvenue. After 2 years of online classes, Zoom meetings, and virtual events, I am thrilled and honored to be invited to speak to you in person today. First of all, I would like to thank the George Brown College administration staff for their incredible work during these challenging times. A special thank you to all our amazing professors from the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. And finally, a warm thank you to our loved ones who have been an incredible support system for us. We would not be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you. Just hang on a second, it's getting better. Late fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld once said, "Sweatpants are a sign of defeat." Well, I dare anyone here to raise their hands and swear they have not felt defeated at least once in the past 2 years. Told you it would get better. Every one of us graduating here today has confronted their own challenges. As for me, in November 2020, when I was tackling my second year in a fashion design program and trying to homeschool my children at the same time, I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. I'm all good now, so don't you worry. I went through... Thank you. I went through surgery, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, targeted therapy, all of that during my last year of studies. I would bring my laptop to the hospital to follow an online class, catch up with a recording because I was too weak to attend, or try to write an essay with proper APA citations. Although cancer is a lonely battle, thanks to my partner, I was never alone. My treatments saved my life, but my studies saved my sanity. They helped me stay focused on something positive, which I'm passionate about. I have never considered myself a cancer patient more than I was a fashion student. So right from the beginning, I decided cancer was nothing more than a bump on the road. So my message to you is this one. Don't let adversity defeat you. Don't let the setbacks define you. Whatever the rainy days, brief storms, or major hurricanes you're going through, they are temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Thanks to the skills and experience George Brown College has provided us with, I believe we are prepared for the challenges the future holds for us. Therefore, my fellow graduates, stop questioning and start acting. Write your own story. Start your own thing. What is the worst that could happen? You've got this. Please remember, we should have no regrets for yesterday and no fear for tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2022. Let's be bold. Let's be fierce. Let's be fearless. Thank you. Merci.
Thank you so much, Thierry. Merci, merci. We have now reached the formal part of our ceremony, where we award the credentials. That's the diplomas, certificates, and degrees that become official documents of the college. I invite Chancellor Noelle Milne and Dr. Corey Ross to come forward.
Would the candidates please stand? Graduates? Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here today have qualified in all respects for their credentials by successfully completing curricula offered by the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology at George Brown College. Faculty members have recommended that they be awarded their credentials in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of George Brown College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diplomas, certificates, and degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the candidates not present, I request that you confer their credentials in absentia.
I so do.
Please take your seats. During the next part of the ceremony, we will be presenting the candidates individually to Chancellor Noelle Milne and President Gervin Fearon. To show our respect for each candidate, we ask that you remain in your seats until the last candidate has received their credential. Guests, we ask that you be courteous when you hear your graduate's name, and please be respectful with your applause so that all the names can be heard. Candidates, as you make your way across the stage, please follow the printed footsteps on the floor. Upon receiving your credential, please return to your seats to show your respect for each candidate and enjoy the rest of the convocation ceremony. Madam Chancellor, Mr. Fearon, I present the candidates from the Centre for Arts, Design and Information Technology so that you may confer their credentials. I invite our announcer, Patrick Kwok-Chun, to come to the podium now. Patrick is a graduate of the George Brown Theatre School.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, it's an honor to present the graduates of 2022 from the Center for Arts, Design and Information Technology, the School of Fashion and Jewelry, from the Fashion Management Program, Allison Victoria Ashdown, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Idalia Beatriz Ayade Chicas, with honors. Malahe Sadet Benzadi Nejad, with honors. Suchi Bavsar. Yuen Chen. Tanvi Chitnis. Saumi Chaudhary, with honors. Chelsea Cuento Gujal. Maria Dobrescu. Sydney Drysdale. Jordan Allen Gartley. Deborah Hanny Pack, with honors. Huang Tito Ngu Rios, with honors. Emma Delaney Rose Hoffman. Jer Humphrey. Dana Tishante James. Zoe James, with honors. Jezekia Galuno Jolo. Michelle Kalutzina, with honors. Min Seon Kim. Naray Kim, with honors. Oslam Kunter, with honors. Ji Ting Lee. Ming Chan Lee. Nilufar Mahmoudi, with honors. Maria Camila Medina Sanchez, with honors. Hamza Mirza. Somya Na. Joy Dev Nath. Chelsea Victoria Nugent. Bishu Park. Prachi Bharat Pujara. Upinder Singh. Sierra Crystal Snow, with honors. Kritika Wadapuli. Cynthia Valdivia. Hannah Michelle Whitemute, with honors. From the Gemology program, Miaka Allen Bope. From the Jewellery Methods program, Asil Amer. Humphrey Blackburn, with honors. Francis Ding. Sona Esmaili. Sare Gomi, with honors. Laes Gomez Figueredo Barros, with honors. Huswan Li Huang. Yongsung Ha. Ainath Oshrath Kestenbaum. Ji Woo Park. Yunju Ra. Somaye Sogiksarkosh. Christina Tuchekov, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Ruikai Yang. From the Fashion Business Industry Program, Ashley Bath. Minhee Cho. Ernesto Daniel Cruz. Shaylin Joy Edwards. Victoria Holman. Gloria Kim. Hei Nat Lin Le, with honors. Eman Pale Dolores Regino. Victory Velveton. Merv Zebekoglu, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. From the Fashion Techniques and Design Program, Tiba Atia Al-Daraji. Sumaya Al-Dabi, with honors. Valentin Kessler Amon, with honors. Cyril Anne Argeles, with honors. Anya Brachet Atkinson. Doyinsola Kabira Bayewunmi, with honors. Miriam Benyair, with honors. Yusuf Boré. Gwyn Cataret. Russell Joy Navigar Calero, with honors. Joshua Kaluduncan. Kaludukan. Ariette Solange Cardoso. Samantha Chibia. Sangwan Cho. Pooja Chowdhury, with honors. Jessica Jean Clark. Brianna Victoria Cohen McLaughlin. Rashika Manish Dalaya. Ngozi Ogekchi Daniel Keke, with honors. Ramak Dargani, with honors. Priscilla Diaz. Nidiamaka Stephanie Eggbom. Gokhan Erdem, with honors. Adetutu Fabiyi, with honors. Leonardo Ferreira. Thea Forrest, with honors. Julianne Rose Frampton, with honors. Lojana Logeshwari Ganeshan, with honors. Neda Golamikele Shami. Jessica Leanne Gindley. Brianne Janelle Giddens. Asmita Hari. Junying He. Crystal Hilton, with honors. Si Yao Hu, with honors. Pamela Jean Hunter, with honors. Victoria Idahen. Erin Kathleen James, with honors. Muskan Kamaria. B.G. Kim. Ria Quatra. Sotiri Lam, with honors. Nalai Lee, with honors. Emmy Leung. Chun Yi Liang, with honors. Andrea Lombardi. Sarah Luciantonio. Lilia Franzocchi, with honors. Chinedu Maduekwe. Argavan Maksudi. Medina Mamat. Sara Manzari Tavakoli. Susan Marashli. Nade Laura Marmon with honors. Kevin Manuel Mateo Rivera with honors. Sarah Msai. Winfred Namirembe with honors. Paramjit Singh Nat with honors. Kimia Olub. Oyinlola Olushoga. Martha Orobu with honors. Sasu Osayande with honors. Manusa Pabisetti with honors. Milagros Palacios Azari with honors. Christina Powell with honors. Ananda Sophie Quadros de Andrade with honors. Asana Ranjbari Bakmishe. Linda Simon. Sarah Sarudi. Caitlin Daphne Martin Sickett with honors. Linda Perletta Sinclair. Janelle Sukai with honors. Relly April Sullivan with honors. Komal Pritkaur Thind with honors. Huyen Trang Tran. Kelly Tran. Kashish Vig. Zully Villatoro. Julia James White. Orlando St. Pierre Williams with honors. Charisse Desser Laura Wilson. Alana Zelma Witherspoon. Selena Wong with honors. Erama Wood Emisa with honors. Maham Zera. Elizabeth Zhu Zhuang. From the International Fashion Management Program, Jobanprit Kaur. Ishika Diman. Jashanprit Kaur. Esther Obeng. Prachi Pachauli. Wilma Rodriguez. From the Media Foundation Program, Tanvir Ahmed Bouya. This is from the School of Media and Performing Arts, the Media Foundation Program. Flavio Garodsky. Nika Gravel with honors. Tyrone Hernandez. Liam Padrag McQuaid Shia with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Jason Thompson with honors. From the Video Design and Production Program, Omar Marwan Ahmad. Elnur Akundov with honors. Mikhail Almazan. Benjamin Augustin with honors. Amin Azimi with honors. Tyler Bobson with honors. Nicoline Fargas Banoan with honors. Dae Yun Chang. Hansol Chue with honors. Nathan Ray Roberts Cholette Barr with honors. Vivian Chung with honors. Dane Colleran with honors. Maria Demianchuk with honors. Jehun Safa Domush with honors. Sara Fahr with honors. Darius Fisher. Stephen Kiev Gabasan, with honors. Dan Kenneth Ganuelas, with honors. Alexander Herasimenko, with honors. Zainab Iqbal. Yeji Jam, with honors. Minsio Kang. Soner Camille Cartel Castillo, with honors. Shahed Kato, with honors. Marina Isadora Lacerda Bruski, with honors. Shin Lee, with honors. Jenna Colleen Locke. Isabella Guedes, with honors. Nishant Marwa. Jorge Alberto Pantino Tejada, with honors. Kiana Padding. Diego Manuel Pereira, with honors. Thomas Polselnelli, with honors. Daniela Selena Rojo, with honors. Rutendo Sanganza. Pablo Sebastian Salazar Munoz. Thomas Siskopoulos, with honors. Pedro Souza Lima Viana, with honors. Christopher Sporich, with honors. Gregory Talota Valencia. Ainsley Olivia Thorne, with honors. Ola Tietz. Jamie Tomlinson. Benjamin Wright Vandemark, with honors. Robert Isaiah Kojo Wright. Javanshir Zainalov. From the Dance Performance Preparation Program, Yekaterina Agieva, with honors. Rebecca Page Edwards. Bianca Emilia Jones. Janath Fatima Mohammed Bashir. Julia Albina Narvali. Emma Brooke Polly. Rebecca Noel Thompson, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Taryn Grace Williamson. From the Theater Arts Performance Program, Rashawn Ellis. Sophie Francis Lefebvre. Sullivan Riley Nash. From the Dance Performance Program, Ana Isabel Arauz Ipisalatis, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Emma Grace Bradford Wilson, with honors. Adriana Cote, with honors. Maya Gail Bunsell, with honors. Da Yong Hong. Maya Inui, with honors. Sydney Katrina Jones, with honors. Chloe Autumn Kickstra, with honors. Kathy Lay, with honors. Maya Elise Lewis, with honors. Astrid Sarah Robichou, with honors. Deanna Salgado, with honors. Estelle Tang, with honors. Cecilia Dinny Vanderwerf, with honors. Aria Lara Wilton, with honors. From the Commercial Dance Program, Cameron Avante Bennett Stewart. From the Acting for Media Program, Avion Agus Morgan. Dags. Sozan Danishwar, with honors. Annalisa Din. Lily Domeng, with honors. Nicole Yankiewicz, with honors. Liam Franklin Johnston. Karen Lamb, with honors. Valeria Lipnitska. Luke Luqueta, with honors. Zivarita Magritte, with honors. Andrea Martinez Duran, with honors. Bilal Mohammed. Emily Nicholson, with honors. Umilia Negrello, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Inti Noritz Reyes, with honors. Cesar Alberto Ramirez Suarez. Katrina Rock, with honors. David Sanchez Restrepo, with honors. Harrison Chun Young Wong, with honors. From the Theater Arts Preparation Program, Laura McLean, with honors. Jason Vratar, with honors. Cole Hiron Warner, with honors. From the Sound Design and Production Program, Jose Alvaro Acosta, with honors. Hardeep Riait, with honors. From the Screenwriting and Narrative Design Program, Jove Darl, with honors. Roma Mandepe, with honors. The School of Design, from the Graphic Design Program, Diana Laura Arce Gonzalez, with honors. Yosan Nerayo Asfaha. Sophia Jean Asherus, with honors. Jasriel Bautista, with honors. Elijah Elvis Bruce, with honors. Egis Butucci, with honors. Gabriela Cabral de Melo Viana, with honors. Li-Chi Chen, with honors. Dudley Zen Chung. Amanda Sineri, with honors. Sean Anthony Clark. Martina Dawn Rose Cooper, with honors. Angelo Marcos de Guzman. Elisa May de Rivera, with honors. Kyra Le Ponce de Roda, with honors. Carlene Kaur Dinsa. Yasaman Fakhre, with honors. Maral Firat. Mary Getson, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Ekaterina Gostyukina. Carolina Grasso, with honors. Larissa Gelfi Sores, with honors. Hyun Jung Hyo, with honors. Jesse Hill. Ajay Hira. Sherry Huang, with honors. Christy Jones, with honors. Hosun Jung, with honors. Margarita Kalnichenko, with honors. Emma Keat, with honors. Asna Khan, with honors. Jayla Hakishieva, with honors. Min Jun Kim. Won Yong Kim. Farbod Korki. Kisik Kreiser. Vutrutinle with honors. Yu Hyun Lee with honors. Miriam Lee Legamate with honors. Eric Elizabeth Londono. Dien Lu with honors. Kayla Lyford. Brett Jason McDonald Curtis with honors. Narod Nida Magardichian. Marwa Moowiwa. Alessandra Marigo Montegrejo with honors. Bao An Nguyen with honors. Yung Nguyen with honors. Isabella Nguyen with honors. Victoria Nikityuk with honors. Odessa Ordanza with honors. Chelsea Pajatin. Andreas Kopp. Louis Rivera with honors. Julia Ronberg with honors. Mia Sanchez with honors. Aliana Saulo. Saloni Shah. Rebecca Danielle Singh with honors. Garabed Thorosian with honors. Isabella Trias Whittle with honors. Jenny Tubog. Daniel Valenzuela. Yu Yivo. Alex Ziotis. Madeline Clara Zomer with honors. From the Interaction Design Program, Ava Amjad with honors. Amanda Jacqueline Bujos. Muzna Chugtai with honors. Cassidy Grace Delan. John Lemuel Abuyog Gasses. Nathalie Go with honors. Jiye Jiang. Saori Kawagishi with honors. Min-Shi Kim. Benjamin Curley with honors. Semin Lim. Than Huyen Luong. Clint Alexander McCall. Sarah Miriam Murad with honors. Agisa Parik with honors. Ba Thong Phuong with honors. Christopher Reinken. Alyssa Suarez. Ngok Nam Phuong Tran with honors. Larissa Rose Withers with honors. Myung Ryul Yang. Bomi Yu. Winnie Zhang. From the Art and Design Foundation Program, Hajra Abdullah with honors. Jessica Oh with honors. Yue Chen with honors. Danielle Cormier Vargas. Christian Cruz. Emily Dielstra Woodrich with honors. J.C. Lois de la Cruz with honors. Ruth Elizabeth Garcia de Mendez with honors. Reza Javaldaistani. Timothy Joseph. Marianne Leonovich with honors. Gaia Luca with honors. Katrina Lynn Nosiainen Harpula. Navin Singh. Sienna Tyler with honors. Olga Zhukova. From the Game Art Program, Negin Abdullah with honors. Dik Hui An with honors. Salman Rahman with honors. Pratik Atul Batavia. Kwe An Diep with honors. Sean Hu. Ngok Duk Huyen. Brendan Werner Jacobs with honors. Joshua Arnold Kishin. Johnson Luong. Lauren Madaby with honors. Trisha Balacera Malonzo. Christopher Ethan McCleary. Lydian Duncan Nallis with honors. Tuan Trung Nguyen. Danilo Rezende Paz. Ankit Deepak Shah. Prasanna Wikrama Singha with honors. From the Design Management Program, Huzefa Kazi with honors. Tatiana Arciniegas. Melissa Arias with honors. Anushri Anil Gorpade with honors. Vasundhara Vasant Gudi with honors. Sanam Hatef with honors. Natalia Morales Harajilo with honors. Richa Patel with honors. Monica Prada Ruiz with honors. Tatiana Isabel Rincon Camargo with honors. Victor Hugo Romo Vidal with honors. Irene Thomas with honors. Samikutia Vaseduvan with honors. From the Concept Art for Entertainment program, Parth Bhagat with honors. From the Interdisciplinary Design Strategy program, Dakshe Gandhi. Rebecca Davina Ashwatsky. Shashank. J.P. Carrillo. Zan Ding. Jenna Rose Story. Joaquin Miguel Aranda Topacho. From the Honors Bachelor of Digital Experience Design program, Adam Alexander Ali with honors. Gail Hannah Arandadas with honors. Aaron DeRoche with honors. Srinath Viren Lad. Bo Dylan Noble with honors. Kiefer Ortuste with honors. Natalia Osoynik. Tina Pham. Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Mr. President, this concludes the conferral of credentials. Please join me in congratulating our graduates.
I now invite our president, Dr. Gervin Fearon, to address the graduating class.
I think it goes without saying that you lit up the room today, so just outstanding, wonderful. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each of you for attending the convocation ceremonies of 2022 for the graduating class of George Brown College. Why don't you take a moment to give yourself again a hand. I think it goes without saying that this is a wonderful day, and it's been so exciting to see all the enthusiasm expressed as well. The students graduating today have worked hard in their programs and have made outstanding contributions to the college community. Through experiential, hands-on learning, they have developed the practical skills and experience to succeed in their chosen careers and future activities. I would also say that they have put into practice the teaching and learning materials presented by dedicated faculty and staff members. And in fact, our employees here at George Brown College have put learning into opportunity. And I think we saw it right before our very eyes. And I'd like you to take a moment just to thank and congratulate our faculty and staff, many of whom are here today. Yeah. Wonderful statements. I think it goes right along with this. Our graduates have achieved and established a strong foundation for success, and they've already made way to join the alumni that's come before them. You see, George Brown College was established in 1968, and at this point, we have more than 250,000, let's get that straight, 250,000 individuals who call George Brown College their alma mater. Today, I believe if you go across Toronto, if you go across Ontario, Canada, and indeed the globe, anywhere you go, you'll find a George Brown graduate who's contributing to the success of a community, a business, a government agency, or a not-for-profit organization. That's all about you. And that's what you'll be doing in the future, and you may have already started to do some of that already. You see, our alumni are helping to transform the lives of others. They construct the buildings that we live in. They run the restaurants that attract visitors from around the world. They contribute to the productivity and profitability of businesses and inspire us all by their creativity. And you saw some of that on the stage today as well. They provide the health care, the social services, and deliver the early childhood education that creates opportunities for others. Our George Brown graduates are the innovators, problem solvers, working to improve communities, our society, and indeed our world. I think that there are many examples of these individuals, and I'd like to share the story of one with you. Joe Skarnowski, after working for many years with General Motors in Oshawa, in fact, he worked there for more than 3 decades, he made a career shift and graduated from our culinary skills program. He later used those skills just this spring as a volunteer with World Central Kitchen in Poland, preparing meals for refugees of the war in Ukraine. These efforts for him were actually personal, for you see, his grandparents came to Canada from Ukraine in the early 1900s. Joe contacted me via email asking if George Brown College could assist, and we were proud to answer his call. Well, our graduates today and in the future are engaged in the big issues that define our collective future. They're engaged in matters such as climate change. They're engaged with many of the persistent challenges that face us all as humanity. And in so doing, they manifest new possibilities for us all. Well, here at George Brown College as well, we're engaging in new possibilities. And we're building Ontario's first institutional mass timber net zero carbon emissions building that we call Limberlost Place, that will stand out at the waterfront and will also be a beacon of possibilities for what we can do in terms of stewardship of our environment. Yeah, why not? Sure. At George Brown College, we're contributing to the building of Toronto, and I believe that you saw in our students today that they are indeed in a class of their own. You're in a class of your own. Outstanding to each of you. Today we celebrate all that you have accomplished, and we look ahead to the incredible impact that you will have in the future. Each of you, of course, would have followed a unique path, your path, to George Brown College, and we have been honored to be a part of your journey. I'd also like to just make mention that when I joined George Brown College just last summer indeed, I spent my first days talking and meeting with students, listening to their stories. I was moved by what I heard, as many of the learners of all ages, all stages, shared their journey. Stories of working in construction for many years and looking for new opportunity. As a result, our architectural technology program became their path to success. Stories of traveling the world and doing other credentials elsewhere, and our postgraduate program in financial planning became their destination. Each of our students graduating today will have their own meaningful and impactful story, and I think that you heard some of those as well in one of our wonderful and outstanding speakers. Well, they have unique stories and unique experiences and journeys. But what's common amongst all of our students graduating today is that they chose George Brown College as their destination and a path to their future. And we're so proud of each one of you as well. We know that the jobs of today, the jobs of tomorrow, will require the education, training, and skills that you acquired at George Brown College. You made the right choice in investing in your education. You made the right choice in investing here at George Brown College. But as well, what we celebrate today is your dedication and your success. I've been honored to be the president of George Brown College, but alongside with me, as you see here with our faculty, our staff, the volunteers, the many people that make up George Brown College, we all contribute to a renowned college that is making its place in Canada and indeed across the globe. Together, our colleagues, our faculty, our staff are creating a diverse and inclusive teaching and learning community that welcomes students from right across Canada and indeed from right across the globe from over 130 countries around the world. As a result, George Brown College has become known for its success of contributing to student success, student experience, as well as your graduation, of course, which you're celebrating today. We're also known as city builders and contributing to the building and growth of Toronto. We're also known as contributing to community development. All of these are, in fact, a part of your legacy because many of you would have volunteered, worked with in terms of experiential education in contributing to the city and contributing to community. And all those items that I highlight are really highlighting the things that you've contributed as well to the George Brown community. And thank you so much for what you've done, each of you, each of our graduates here today. Today is about your graduation. However, I'm going to also ask you to think back to that first moment when you heard that you were admitted to the college. I'm sure that you were filled with joy and a sense of possibility. Today, you have lived and worked hard at that dream, and you've overcome challenges, of course. I know you have, but equally, I know you've also succeeded, and you're to be congratulated for that. Tomorrow will be another day, of course, but it'll also be a new chapter. There'll be exciting moments and moments that may even be challenging. Throughout these periods, I think that you should be confident, because you should be confident in knowing that you've acquired the skills, the knowledge, and the abilities to succeed and succeed at your future. As you venture into this amazing future, I also hope that you will hold dear a number of values, and particularly the values of social inclusion, respecting and honoring the Indigenous peoples of these lands, and recognizing that we all play a part, a role in building and nurturing an inclusive and prosperous Canada. Remember as well that you'll always be a part of the George Brown family. Our team here we're always here. We're always here to support your success as alumnus. And we're always here to support your lifelong learning and to create opportunities for you were you to think of an additional credential or another specialization in the future. As you progress in your profession and your career, you may also want to think about engaging in the college, and there are many ways that you can engage. For example, you might want to think about joining a program advisory committee. You may want to think about hosting a student in a field placement. You may want to think about partnering in an applied research activity, or in fact, reaching back and hiring a graduate or a student in the future. Well, there are many ways to stay connected and many ways to stay in contact with us. Please take advantage of those opportunities. Well, as I look out and I see each of you, it is your graduation day, but it is also the beginning of a bright, amazing future. You should always, and you should be today and always, proud of your accomplishments and your success. And know we are so very proud of you. Congratulations on your achievement. Congratulations on your success. Thank you. Merci. Miigwech.
Graduates, each of you here today has completed a long journey to reach this achievement. And you've had the support and encouragement of people close to you. And many of your supporters are here to celebrate with you. So this is your last opportunity to say thank you to the parent, child, the sibling, partner, spouse, or friend who helped to make this possible. So please turn and join me in recognizing them now. I also invite you to keep the applause going in expressing gratitude and thanks to your faculty and staff. I would also like to take a moment to thank the teams of volunteers from across the college, from the Office of the Registrar, the Marketing and Communications team, and the entire Convocation team of staff, students, and retirees. They've made sure that you look gorgeous in your gowns. They've been the applaud squad in the back end to make sure that everyone feels great coming off the stage. And without them, none of this Convocation ceremony would be possible. So thank you. Graduates and guests, I now invite you to rise if you are able and ask that you remain in the auditorium until the platform party has left the stage. With that said, I now declare these graduation exercises closed. Congratulations.